was exhausted from the morning.
Line up. I'm going to start on time. From this morning? No, this? To give the conditioning medicine. Okay, stand straight. Bow. This afternoon class about weapons. So first we're going to welcome everybody who's joining the live stream. Thank you for joining. We're in a class about weapons. For the first part, we're going to do defense against weapons. And the second part, Buddha-san is going to come teach you your weapon routines. Everybody still on Tantao? Yeah? Okay. Now you know the weapons.
I only do Swam King. I don't know any about other weapons.
Okay. If you want to start to learn it, I think still teaching the sword.
The only stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
For you, it's new. I'm gonna have a look at you. So we start with a little warm-up. Feet together. Lock your fingers. Stretch up. And if and when you feel ready, you go up on the ball of your foot. Try to avoid the toes, stay on the ball. And then you're going to try balancing on one leg at a time. Start slow. Might feel awkward in the beginning, but when you get the hang of it, then you can also do it from the front, then toes pointing down, from the back, from the front. Good. And back on your heels, straight up and to one side. What did you say Jimmy likes, push-ups or burpees?
Generally both.
Both. You can choose. Mr. Jimmy,
You're so kind.
come in. I need to have a word with you. And other side. Do you prefer burpees or push-ups? Huh? 9 burpees for every minute you're late, so 18 burpees, please. Good. From the same position, all the way down. And straighten back up. Rotate your torso to the right and gently bend to the side. And same thing on the other side. Good. And one last time, stretch up. Deep inhale. Use the exhale to fold forwards slowly. All the way down. Good. And straighten back up. We're going to do some core exercise for the warm-up. So if you guys will join me. Join me, please. First exercise, if you need to keep your hands under your bum, it helps to keep the back straight, and then toes pointing out. Just hold. Not too low, not too high. Energy goes straight out. I can sleep like that. And relax. Next one, pretty similar. Maybe you want your hands on the side. See what's more comfortable for you. We're gonna go from same position, just in, out, in, out. So there's two levels to it. You see I put my head on the mat. It's not really hard. If I bring my neck up, it changes all the core positioning. So the neck is loose. There's no tension on the neck, but it's controlled. And relax. Take a deep breath. We're going straight in the next one. Same thing, same position, same starting position, and then walking. Okay, guys, nice and steady, controlled rhythm. No running, jumping, skipping. Just walk, walk. Normal rhythm, just walk. And relax. Little rest, just to make sure it's not really a cardio exercise. Your breathing is under control. We're gonna go in the same starting position, but this time, scissors. Side to side. And alternating whichever leg is on top. Yes, right on top, then left on top. Yeah. Okay, so for this one, you're trying to control, you're making small movements. If you look at me, I throw my legs out as much as I can. I don't try to control a small movement here. Open wide, as wide as you can. Keep them legs straight. You're very good at it. And relax. Next one. This time, the hands are not under your bum. You're gonna reach to your heels, ankles, swinging side to side, side. Got it? Let's go. Go. Yes, maybe some of you want to open up the feet or bring them closer to the body so you don't swing as much and you can find the rhythm. It's good. Yeah. Chuba, bring them closer to you so you can actually reach. Yes, easier to reach. If you could put them there, you cannot reach. Only 100 on each side. I'm joking. Everybody stopped. And rest. Take a little rest. Next one, hands over my thighs and crutches. I'm gonna crutch up and my hands, my palms over my knees and back down. Up and down. Up and down. Now you can go fast with it, but actually I breathe in as I go back and breathe out as I go up. And relax. One less time, one less exercise, the same one like in the beginning. Hands under your bum, toes pointing out. And breathe deeply. And relax. Now the arms come up directly over the head, fingers pushing up, toes pushing down, elongate your core. You should feel it quite easily now because you just walked. The core is getting shorter and tighter. Open it up, lengthen the spine, lengthen the core. And when you're ready, sit up. Try to sit really straight and see if you can reach your toes in front. If you can grab your shins, your ankles, whatever is best for you. Good. And relax. When you're ready, stand up. 1 minute break, quick sip of water if you have to, and come back with a stick. Defense against cane. Quickly, quickly. Can I also have a stick? Thank you. So some of you guys have done this class with me before, so you know a little bit what to expect. For some of you guys, it's new, so I always have to start from the start. And we start from basics, and we see how high we can go. Since we've done it 2 weeks ago, I think there's a chance that we can go quicker. So every weapon class starts, for me, the same. We have to differ the situations. First of all, you differ an impact weapon to an edge weapon. This is impact weapon. It's blunt, it's not sharp. It's not a knife. It means a couple things. First of all, if I go light, it's not going to do any damage. A knife will do damage, even if it's light. But with this, I actually need some momentum. The good thing about this weapon, actually, it's really defensive. So it's got range. So if somebody is coming with a knife, and I grab a weapon to defend myself, I'm not going knife to knife. I grab this, because I have the range. I have the advantage of the distancing. But the disadvantage is, if you're just being goofy, I can take the weapon from you. I can touch it, grab it, and we're 50-50. That's something I cannot do with a knife or with a blade. Okay? So every weapon is quite different. This is impact weapon. So some of you have seen this question, so you know the answer. Where would be the maximum impact for this impact weapon? If I decide to strike him here or here, which one is more dangerous? Second one. There's more energy here. So you want to send the energy when you're attacking to the end of the weapon. The problem, the one is defending, if I'm hitting you here and you try to go back, you risk getting the worst part. Okay? It's probably going to break your arm. Even if you're blocked, probably going to break your arm. So we have to be careful with this. It's counterintuitive, but you don't step back. You need to close the distance. You need to close the distance. The weapon is an extension of the arm. You're going for the arm, ideally. Okay? So let's start with just getting the right technique. The lines are always the same. I keep saying this. If I want to swing my weapon on Dieter, that's my line. Diagonal. Two hands, same line. I want to slap him, same line. I want to slice him with a knife, same line. Your body mechanics, if you don't manipulate it, goes from shoulder to hip. Diagonal, cross the center line. Load the weapon, swing. Load the weapon, swing. Go. That's what we're doing today. Against, defense against that. Okay? So you see, on the way from here to there, I'm not always on my body. There's going to be a forward momentum. So if I come to hit someone, I'll do that, and then it's open. This is the space that we need in order to block. So it will not work against this. It will not work against that. It works against the most likely scenario. Make sense? Good. So, free hand against weapon. This is already threatening. He loaded the weapon. This is already dangerous. If you start from here, I don't want to fight. If you want to hit me, if you want to do something, you need to move, you need to load, you need to step. He's giving me a lot of signs of what's going to come. And I said last time, I'm pretty sure I said last time, combat, counter on motion before attack time. Load the weapon, that's the motion. I'm going to react on that. I'm not going to wait for this attack time already. That's going to be the second technique. The first one is to recognize the danger and, oh, I don't want to fight. But if he loads the weapon, that's the first thing you do. Let's do it in slow motion a little bit. I don't want to fight, but okay. I took away 90% of the options. He cannot swing, he cannot kick, and I'm not going to let go of the contact anymore because we're doing tiger crane. So the first thing I want you to try is just get the timing right. No, I don't want to. Take away the options. Change hands. Sorry. Take away the options. Get the timing right, And then we will see how to follow and possibilities, best case, worst case scenario, all the way up to ideally disarming your opponent. Okay? Good. Front row, turn around, you already have a partner. Start with the timing. Get the timing right. Yes, not so very. So you start from here, and I'm like, no, no problem. Okay. Bring it on shoulder. Your shoulder.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to swing from
okay.
here. Yeah. So from down. Ideally, best case scenario, you grab the wrist. You completely grab the wrist. So then we can follow other techniques. It's also okay if you bring it up. It's also okay. It's also okay. But it won't be so easy to disarm from there. So ideally, if I load the weapon, I'm taking it back. You want to catch it when it's back. If I'm here, it's already started the attack. Yes.
I use always this one because it's more safety, because I have more.
But what's the problem with that? Let's do it slow. If I do this, my wrist is still loose. The weapon will still, the momentum can still come down. So it's better than nothing, but really stopping it when it's back so it cannot continue. You see what I mean? Yeah. If I do it slow, if you stop me here, the weapon cannot come.
Yeah, okay.
If it was a little bit, bend this, bend. If it's here, the weapon is already, can just fall. It can just fall. So of course, difficult. I always start with the ideal situation. It's best for you. You saw what's coming and you can react very well. But it's going to go worse and worse and worse and more dangerous.
Just I missed it.
Also okay. Also, but you catch this one.
Yeah. Swap.
Yeah, swap whoever's. Oh, sorry. It's good. Very good. Okay, let me have a look at them for a second. Just for the exercise, you're doing this, but this shoulder then can stop you in the right place. Yes, then it can stop you when the head is behind. Okay, let me show you something. Do it with me slowly. It happened to us also. Here we go. The weapon. Because the wrist is still loose. So or you catch it way back, or you catch the wrist. I know it's the best case scenario that you succeeded to catch the wrist. If not, better than nothing. But don't try to aim here, because the weapon will still fall on your head. You try right and left?
Question.
Yes.
When he does that to me, so go ahead, when it makes it really hard to grab his hand, would it be fine if I do this?
Yes, but see what happens when you do that. It's the same question with everyone.
Okay.
Do it with me, slow. The weapon still has momentum. The wrist is loose.
Yeah.
So it's much better than nothing, but it's not the best case scenario.
It's just like, I mean, I try, but it's just like,
He's
it's hard
tall.
for me to, tall and he has big hands.
The thing that he's doing, which is not very realistic, he loads the weapon up. But that's not how people strike. It's from here. And then you get a chance to stop him when he's way back. If he's loading incorrectly, you really have to reach up to the, it's too far. But if he's here, up, perfect. If you load more on the shoulders and not up here, then it's more correct, the technique.
I don't know how to use the stick, but
I just showed you.
yeah.
Here, load on the shoulder.
That would be medical.
Yes, that's better.
Okay.
That's better. Just if you swing, when I said just practice the swing, nobody came from here, straight hand up. No, back. Here, shoulder. Shoulder. There's really no need to go there. Okay? Good. Okay. You guys want to have a look? Have a look. I'm going to do it with detail. See the natural reaction. Got it? When I load the weapon, you stop it. You see the second hand? Simultaneously with two arms. I didn't need to ask him. This is how the man operates. This is how he operates. So when he swings on me slow, same time. Same time. He did this. That's his instinct. Very good. Walk from there. I came here. Break the nose. Keep walking forwards. Okay? Same technique. Try to stop it as soon as possible, as back as possible, and strike simultaneously on the nose or under the chin. Make the head goes up so you can keep stepping forwards. Yeah? Question? No, just me. That's just me making a point that I can break your face. It's not. Load the weapon. Ha! Okay? Even if you don't get a good strike, fingers in the eyes, you block the side, you get a big advantage anyway. So when coming from my fighting position is I don't want to fight, it's really easy. If I need to come from here, like 1, 2, 3, but from here, ha, just go in, close the distance, take the options, and place your hand. Now you're in an advantage situation. Next, we're going to disarm. Okay? Let's give it a go. You guys all did it. Can you do the three of you together so I can look at them a little bit and I'll come back? Yes, good. Oh, multiple opponents. Yes. Two-handed is not a good idea. For the ones attacking, it's not a good idea. It's not. You get enough power here, and you can stay safe. It's not. It's not a baseball match. It's cheeky. Yes, good. Good. For you guys, it's becoming same rhythm? Mechanical. Take 3 steps back, let him come to you. Make it realistic. Step 1, 2, 3, go. Go, yes. You see the timing? When he starts, the weapon is here. Only when he comes forward, the weapon comes up. This is your reaction time. Yes. Okay, make sure everybody's trying both left and right. Yes. You see, always 2 hands. Always, 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 always. Ah. Okay? Everybody tried? Everybody tried? You both tried? No, so go another 30 seconds. Make sure you try. Yes, don't take too many steps. You're doing just one. One. See, ta ta ta. Yes. That's already the attack. Load? Yeah. Load on the shoulder. Give him a chance on the shoulder. Yeah. Okay, good. Salute your partner. Now the natural progression for that, he stands in front of me and he loads the weapon on the shoulder, and I go and I stop him. My natural instinct from here, load, I'm here, I keep walking forward. You see what happened to the head? Do it slow. Here, just by moving, keep moving forwards, the hand goes back, the head goes back. He cannot see anything. He's gonna fall down. Okay? So don't try the takedown. Try. Even when he knows he's resisting from the neck because he knows what's coming, but actually he cannot really stop it. If he's standing here, he can stop it, but again, it's force to force. If he's here, he cannot resist. So you kind of know what's coming, so it's easy to, no, I'm not going to let you take the head back, but the technique is actually important. Doesn't matter if I place my hand under the chin, under the nose, or that I pull the hair. The outcome is the same. He cannot see. His energy is no longer connected to anything, okay? So take the neck out of the equation. He cannot see you anymore. So once you have entered, keep going forwards. Okay? Try. When we do this for striking, I would go load. Master Ian will go break, break, break. Also an option. Also an option. But for this technique, you want to disarm the weapon. Keep the contact, keep walking, try the takedown. Keep walking, take 2 more steps. Yes. Walk, 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 yes.
I tend to grab here as well. I don't know why, but
I don't even grab. My hand comes from Qigong, goes up. Then the angle doesn't really matter where I meet, because it's not that, it's that. So it comes. Move the neck, move the neck. I want to see him looking up. Yes. Good, it's really good. When you're in your defensive position, close more. Yes.
she's natural.
You don't need to be in a street fight for that. You need common sense. Good. Did you guys change? You play around with whoever's blocking? Good. Less steps, less steps. Yes, one. Yes. Now when you get, it's good. Do it with me. Once you get the motion natural, there's so many options. Okay? Do it with me. I do this. I walk, bam! Walk, knee up.
I would really hit on the face first.
Yes, but this is better to keep the contact because you're walking. And then use another strike. Okay. Any questions about that? Good. Guys, any questions about that? Okay. So I'm going to show you a way to disarm. Again, this goes for the best case scenario. Meaning, here's my attack. Here's my reaction. You see this? When it's bent, it's a figure 4. We call it a figure 4. If I reach under, it's going to be pretty easy to take the weapon. Even if I let her go there, the hand is straight. It's not going to work. I'm going to have to do something in order to do the technique. But if she goes really on the shoulder, from here, load on the shoulder, see, then it's the correct angle. Then I'm reaching from under. I can go straight to the weapon, and now we're 50-50. I pull the weapon. But I can also go 2 hands on the wrist and just take her down. The shoulder will not handle the pressure. And you're not in danger anymore. So even if you want to strike from the other hand, it's just going to be a problem for the shoulder. Okay? So figure 4, it works even without the weapon, but people don't usually threaten like that. But if the arm is there, you see the figure 4? You grab the wrist, you reach under. And then it's the shoulder. The shoulder cannot take the pressure. Okay? If I will drop my right knee down, he's coming with me. It's really dangerous. Okay? It's gonna dislocate the shoulder. But for now, just get the entry. 1, 2, and try to pull the weapon. Okay? Before you try too much to do it on a real timing, when somebody is running at you, you cannot do it. If you perfectly catch it on time, you should. You should go for this one. Okay? So try the figure 4 first, and then make it a little bit more realistic. Let's give it a go. Not too much power. Guys, you're going to do like 900 repetitions today. You cannot bang on all of them. Start slow with the technique. You see, when the arm is straight, it's really difficult. You need to catch before, and the elbow is bent. When it's here, it's really difficult. Here it's working. Come under. Grab. Yes. Really grab the wrist with 2 hands. And the shoulders. That's it.
Bring people down.
Here?
First and then come around the arm, or?
No, I will show that's the next one. If you do this, I'm going there. I will use this.
Okay.
I will hit the body on the way in to soften you before. But there's no point in going one and then again.
Okay.
I will just hit here before. Good question. You're trying to make her fail? Make her succeed. Yes. Once we know the technique, it's easy to make the other partner fail or succeed. Yes, it's really good. Get used to having a little bit more compressed move. Now the hands are a little bit open, fingers are open, footwork is one step too much. When I do it, keep the hand up. I'm so clinically there. There's just, not unnecessary moves. Stay composed, stay close to yourself. Shorter moves. Because you do it 900 times, we start to do it fast and breathe and you just do it goofy, you know? Go back, do it correct. It's better. Yes. And the more you're going to train with us, they're going to tell you, don't keep the heel up. Always. Rooted. Because boxing, Muay Thai, people come with this habit. If he tries to run away, it becomes a takedown because you're behind. A really accurate way to do it, but it's not so easy. If I'm perfectly there, it's locked already. Now I'm going to drop my right knee. His head is going to come under my knee. See? His head is going to go there. So if you're brave enough and crazy enough, what you need to do is drop your right knee down. That's it. He don't have much choice but to follow. Don't try this at home, kids. And don't forget to swing properly. Come from shoulder. It gives the chance to do the right technique. Okay, good. Salute your partner. Small thing about this technique, just to try to give you another idea. It's okay, Emma, it's just training. Let's go back to static. And he's standing right in front of me. And I got the hand perfectly where I wanted it. And now I'm going under. Why don't I hit on the way there? It's the same momentum, same movement. So instead of going 1, you go 1. And then this will take his attention there, gives me time to enter here. Okay? Better timing. If you do the steps and you load too much, you're messing up the technique. Go back to static, hand up, there you go. He's still not attacking forward. I want to go there, I will go via strike first. Okay? Give it a go. Yes. Good.
Same time as the
For you guys, if the technique is getting not clean, and you did, oh shit, this, on me, and I did this, and I'm trying to get there, and it's not working, but still, headbutt, you see, it's here. So if this is not working, do something else, but don't fight on the wrist. It's becoming 50-50 again. You already have the advantage. Keep walking. Even if you fall on each other, it's better. Not now, but generally.
you should focus on the punch, not on the lock. The lock, you got it perfect.
You should focus on the weapon. You should focus on the weapon.
But
Yes.
this kind of punch, I think it won't help. Never.
No, it's only in reality when it's enough. If he's not tucked and you don't know what's coming, and I just do this, the attention goes there. He's not focused on it. If you strike here, the attention is no longer there. Should make it easier.
With taller people, she's asking.
Even better, you're there.
No, the headbutt or something, when you're right there in the chest or something.
Headbutt the chest. It's dramatic.
Really? It's quite hard?
Everything when they're not ready for it is gonna win them. You can follow. Sorry, John. Yeah. Okay, good. Any questions? Guys? Also can do. Any questions? So, all that was still against the threat. There was still not an attack. Now the line changes. Now it comes from the shoulder out. Same movement. Let's try it with the weapon and without the weapon. Hit me. See the diagonal? Hit me again. See the diagonal? Do it again with free hand. Come and slap me. Same line. Come and slap me. You know the Samchen block? Why the water is running? Swing. Swing punch overhead. Here. Again. Here. Again. Here. Do it slow. If I do this, the weapon keeps going. Free hand, okay. Weapon, the weapon is gonna come. This is why we go for some chain block. Straight. And you let it come as close as possible. Swing. Yeah. If you do it from this side slowly, you see this elbow line? This is where I'm going. I'm not aiming here or here. Swing. Other side. Okay? Get the Samchen block on free hand, and then we add the weapon. And we see the possibilities from there. Okay? There's no longer threat. It's attack time. It's attack time. You have to utilize on this gap when the elbow is out and attack this line. Okay? Keep the hand straight. Samchen. Maybe you need this. Slide in, also okay. Give it a go. Let's try. You can start free hand and then add the... But this cannot be a straight punch. Think of the weapon. It's coming. Yes, you have this momentum, so elbow line. Close more the distance. Yes. Straight, straight, straight arm. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's coming next. Was the nose or the chin?
Nose.
Nose. Be careful. Sometimes we think, oh, I'm crazy enough, I'm going to jump on him. But for this one, I just wait for him. Swing. Swing. I don't jump on him. Let him come. Let him come. Just catch the elbow line. Yes. Let him crash into the wall. Ah. Good, and if everybody tried, if everybody tried, you can try it with a weapon, okay? So slow down, take the power off, and just get the distance in right. Try it with the weapon, guys. Try it with the stick. With the stick now. Here, there's two more here.
Is it the same movement or coming from the side?
Same. See?
So where do you catch it?
I don't. I catch this.
Yeah. Here.
Yes. But
But it's at which point exactly? No.
I close all the distance, so I let her come. She swings on me.
Oh.
You just walk to me and swing on me. I let it slide, because the next would be take the arm. Yeah. If it's less tight, swing on me. He stops. Swing on me. He stops. Swing like slap. Yes, go. It doesn't stop, it slides in. Swing. Slides in. It doesn't get stopped here. Yeah? If there's a slight angle and you're forcing.
Yeah, though, right?
Yes, no, I'm talking about the block. If the one's blocking, the hand is completely straight, the punch can slide in. If it's just in an angle and it's tight, stop. Stop. But I want it to slip in, so stay springy with the hand. Are we getting a rainbow? I'm also looking for the rainbow, huh? It's gonna come. Let me know if you find it. Yes. Good, 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 good. Salute your partner. So now we cannot stop there, right? We cannot stop there. If he swings on me, slow. If my hand not straight, it stops. If my hand straight, swing on me, I slide in, wrap completely in my armpit. Now, even if his instinct might be When he's trained, he's gonna hit me. But when he's not trained, what he's gonna try to do? Pull the weapon. Try to pull, pull, pull. It's stuck, right? If you want your hand, the only thing you need to do is let go the weapon, which makes me the winner. Swing, let it slide, wrap. Of course, with simultaneously and walking forwards, try to not hurt each other. There is two ways that it can happen. Once I slide all the way in my armpit, the grip is tight. He feels it already. My grip is tight. I can lift the shoulder. Start with trying to get all the way in so you can wrap, and then with simultaneously palm strike walking forwards. If it's not going to slide all the way in, we're going to see another variation on it. But for now, slide, wrap. If you think of your samchen, what comes after the block? Close. Open, close. Open, close. Okay? Take the power of the shots. You already banged 589 times, and you still have another class to go. Slow, just technique. Get the technique first. Allez, try. I don't know if you guys realize some of the benefits of training in the north of Thailand is that you get tropical weather and it starts to rain when it's 40 degrees outside. So everybody's waiting on a rainbow. My lovely Johnny assistant can show you the beautiful weather outside. Look, it's so nice.
On the other side, we don't have any rain.
You don't see, it's there.
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you some rain.
Oh, yes, that was so cute. Yes. Yes, both hands. The nice thing with you is this hand is so useful that it doesn't stop. It's still working. It's not hit and don't know what to do anymore. It's still operating, this one. It's grabbing your neck, he can pull you into the knee. That's very good instinct, very good. For this one, I know it's a little bit counterintuitive, but if he's doing it to me, I don't want to be out. I stay squared on with him, because I take it, and you will feel the arm. Eh? Swing this one on me. You feel how tight it is? You feel it's tight?
Yeah.
So if I move, you move. So try to stay front with him. Just close the distance. Ah, yes. Yes, I can step with my right towards him, and I can step with the right outside. Very direct. What happened to the, yes, simultaneously. The right hand, Neo. Two hands together. Yes. To the soft palate. You bite your tongue?
No, it's just that I literally bent.
No. She's still laughing, it's fine. Okay, guys. Everything clear? Do you understand your Samchen block? I just want to make a point. If you swing on me, this free hand, no weapons, walks. Give her the stick. She's doing it with the stick. One hand, same. Same thing. Very good block for free hand and for weapon. Do it with this. Don't dare. She's going to pull the hand back. She's going to cut your back. Knife is different. Knife is different. Sometimes a technique can work for free hand and for stick, but never for knife. Sometimes can work for knife and gun, but never for stick. Because distancing, because blade, because different stuff. So always use common sense. It's not because one technique is good. Crane, upper crane, perfect for training, perfect for free hand, very good for touch sensitivity. Don't ever crane on a knife. As much as we love the tiger crane, don't ever crane on a knife. It's just gonna cut your hands, okay? So this technique is good for free hand, is good for stick, but very bad for knife. Another option that can happen here, if the technique is not perfect, let's do it slow. I came in, but I didn't slide all the way in. I'm here. I'm not there. I'm there. Then, see this? Then it's not going to help me to move forwards. So do it slow. If I slide all the way in, yes, I wrap, I move forwards. If I'm not all the way in, turn. Then the dangerous angle becomes sideways. You felt it. When it's locked, your body is moving. So try this. If you got that, swing on me. Swing on me. If you got this here and not all the way in, you're moving your hips. You pull the right leg back. And then you have to move with that. So you can pull him into a neck chop. Be careful with that. If the technique went well and you're in, again, recognize it. Rep. Stay in the advantage. If it's not perfect, still keep the arm with the weapon. Never let go. But then break the elbow. Okay, you're sitting. You want a pillow, blanket? Okay, let's try.
Do you need sugar or something?
You fine? Yes. So this works. This works from. No, just give me the arm. Here. I'm under the elbow and over the elbow, so I'm putting pressure on the elbow. Instead of hitting here, I'm just going to turn the body.
Let me come.
This is what all the girls say. So do it again slowly. Rep. From here, you turn the hips. Turn the body. Maybe even, do it again slow. You turn the hips, step back. Yes. Step back. Yes, I love this strike. People don't understand how dangerous this is. If you step this on somebody's neck, gosh. It's the elbow flick. Now the elbow is pointing down, up, up. There's so much power inside. Come closer. Just stand like this. This generates a serious flick.
But fist place,
Here.
Really?
If you put it on somebody's neck, oof. Yes. It's not, it doesn't come from momentum. You can do it from here. Just a flick. From here. The elbow pointing down, up. Okay, guys, I want to show you something. We have just 10 minutes left. Usually when we have time, there is two more techniques, but it's escalating. So the first one is static, it's just against the threat. The second one is against an attack, but still quite limited. If somebody would actually come with so much momentum at you, so you come to me, come, hit me. Step out, do it slowly. 1, 2. You don't have to follow with my move. You just try to hit. Your only energy is forwards. Then I go, you see, I'm parallel to him. 1, 2. The necessary part, do it slow. Necessary part is 1, but still can miss, but still can hit. Better than nothing, step out. But the perfection of the technique, 1 and turn. So come hit me. Come hit me. Easy footwork. 1.
Try to grab anything.
There's 2 techniques on this footwork. 1 for single hand, 1 for double hand. We don't have time. We don't really have time. But when I'm going to let you play around with the techniques, the crocodile is the double hand. Right. So, but when I let you play with the technique now, and I'm going to let you for the last 5 minutes, do it freely and see what works for you. Then your options are 1, catch and hit. Catch, hit, and go here. Go from there, here. This is the first variation. The second one, some chain block. Close enough or not close enough. 2 different variations. But the very realistic, when he's coming to me, step out of harm's way. Okay? If we had time, or we will get to it in the next class, I'll show you 2 techniques on this footwork. Until now, we didn't use footwork. It was a bit easy, always from beginner's level. But the people, when they really do that, they put nails on the end of the baseball stick. They are not trying to play. You better move. You better not stand on the line. Yeah? So, come and hit me. 1, 2. Try to get out of the way. So with the same partner, the last 5-10 minutes, do a little bit freestyle. He's going to come at me with an attack. Maybe I'm quick enough, I can grab the wrist and do the figure 4. Maybe I wasn't fast enough, but I can slide some chain block. Maybe I was completely, the only option I have is to turn around. Yes? If you turn around, help, help. Keep going away. Don't come back, he's going to hit you. You already make him miss. Go home. Go home safely. Don't come back for the stick. Okay? Good. Try it with each other, completely freestyle. See which techniques works naturally for your body. Some people will easily get out of the way. Some people are better with clashing. Find your advantage. Find your body language. Yes. Also works, you know, for you, for example, try with left. Swing with right. Swing on me, on me, on me. Let's say you did this. Aha, break the elbow straight away. There's many options.
Like uppercutting.
Yes, but if he's bent, I would go figure four. If I catch him here, wow, boom, you just break. Push, pull, same time.
The best way to hit the elbow in that scenario, what is it, like that? I would do
Yes,
that,
I would do that. I would do that, but uppercut same. Be careful with this, eh?
I'm afraid from that rock.
Double-handed. It's not a good idea. Oh. Both your hands are occupied, but I can get enough momentum with one. And it's the same for me to disarm one hand or two hands. It's just a different technique. It's not harder.
Like this, you cannot move.
But you're going sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah?
From here.
Yeah?
And the arm there.
Not so bad. Not so bad. Still, if you do it to me, you don't have the advantage that you think. If people do this, there is the most power in the hips. Yeah? But it's easier to block. I just close the distance and the swing is, it's not meaningless, but it's not so dangerous anymore. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guessed the technique.
No, he showed me.
Ah, yeah, I
He did it
did.
to me. I was like,
Ah. You got the 1-2 on the spin? Yes. I showed you. I showed you this. Yes, good. Okay, guys. Any questions?
Someone did hit you like that. It was very nice occasion. How would you preferably get that hit?
This
Get
one?
him? Like this.
I'm here. So I'm not, if I'm thinking, I don't know what my instinct will be, but if I'm thinking about it, the last thing I want is to put my fingers down. So it's better to take it on the S. Swing. This is a good exchange. I'm going to have a blue spot here and he's going to have a broken nose. So you can get a clever exchange. But when it's coming down, like people that know how to fight with the sticks, they can load here. Yeah. Boom, boom, knees and stuff, and it's impossible to block. But
And to approach also. Approach, nice.
yes, if you see somebody with a stick is coming to you like this,
He knows what he's doing.
he knows what he's doing. Yeah, it's like a crab. There's so many variations. We go against that because it's the most likely scenario. If you see like what he's doing, he just knows another 10 techniques. There's so many options, but he's doing it for 40 years now. Okay, guys, let's put the sticks back.
Most probably we're gonna need them anyway.
Yes, you can keep them close to you, but let's line up then. Let's line up for a second. I'm gonna give it to Buddha-san. I know it's a lot. Sometimes it's confusing. Sometimes it's not realistic. You're thinking, nobody's gonna attack me with a stick, it's not for me. Maybe. But if somebody grabs a weapon, run away. If somebody grabs a weapon and you cannot run away, grab a weapon yourself. If somebody grabs a weapon and you cannot grab a weapon, then you use those less resort scenarios, just trying to go home safely. It's not very easy. Maybe you're going to get hit, but you're going home and not to the hospital. Good? Stand straight. Very good job, guys. I'm going to give it to Buddha-san. Gonna still on Tantau?
Yes.
Still on Tantau.
Last time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ophir. Great job, Ophir. Okay, feel free to grab some water real quick. Okay, thank you for joining us. That was Ophir teaching defense against weapons. And now we're going to move on to weapons. And to finish this month, we're going to go with Tantau. Next month, we'll start a new weapon. And Tantau, in case you're not familiar with what a Tantau looks like, for those of us in the West, we would call this a sword. But Tantau, single blade, right? It's curved. Typically in martial arts, especially in Kung Fu, the only thing we call a sword is a straight sword. Otherwise, we call it something else, right? Executioner blade, Tantau, this sort of thing, right? And yeah, we're going to finish kind of working on this. Most of the people in the class know the routine or have been taught the whole routine. We'll see how much they can remember. A few people are still on the beginning part, so we're going to start from the beginning, add on, and then try to help those who've already learned most of it. Okay? So first, let's bow. Thank you for joining us here in northern Thailand. Okay. And bow. All right. So, Tantau. Do we remember the beginning? Okay, one of us remembers the beginning. Anyone else? Okay. So, I'm going to start to work on it kind of over here because I think they have a few issues. How much of the Tantau do you know? None.
3 years before I start.
Okay.
After that, no Tantau.
Okay, but you're going to learn it right now.
Another
my-
stuff person.
My own thing, I don't like to work with weapons, with sharp weapons.
Okay, so
Something inside tell me I don't work with sharp weapons.
okay, are you going to now? Because that's what the class is, so that's why I'm asking.
It's a stick, it's weapons. Yeah, I use a stick.
Okay, okay. You maybe want to come over here, and those of you who maybe know it, slide a little bit forward and start to practice on what you remember. And those of you who want a refresher and go through it, kind of brand new, because we have a brand new student today, we're going to start from the very beginning, very beginning. So in the very beginning, this is going to be our center, right? This is our audience. We would come out, we would bow, and then we actually turn 90 degrees. And we're holding it in our left hand, like so, right? And we're going to salute. And the classic salute, bring the hand up to the Qingming, bring the sword over, and now we're going to turn and give a salute, right? And we're in a cat stance. So this is a stance you haven't learned yet, but the cat stance is pretty much all the weight's on the back foot. In the front foot, we just have the pad and the toes. You'll see people do different variations, but we'll keep it simple for right now. So that right foot is in a cat stance. And you remember our salute? Well, we can't do this because we have a weapon in our hand, so we do it like that, right? And this is the very simple. We're doing the very simple version. So here, you bring it over, and now you bring both hands together as you step to the front, and then bring the right foot forward into a cat stance as you make the salute. And this is an opportunity, and there's a few times within the routine to really express ourselves, right? I'm showing you the very simple version, but you can really get expression, really get character. But first, know the routine, or at least know the move before you try to get all this character involved, right? But that's the goal of a lot of this, is to bring out our own energy, right? There is a performance aspect to it. But the simpleness of the beginning is just to turn and salute, right? We kind of have this. Now we're going to step out. And you don't have to worry too much about having a really good bow and arrow stance. You're just going to step out, bring the blade back, grab it with the right hand, and now we're clearing the way for us to take steps forward. So you're going to take 2 steps forward and then bring it back in front of you and push. Now the easiest way to kind of do that is something that we're going to do a lot, is turn the hand over, turn the wrist, turn the arm over. This is a really easy way. Throughout the routine, there's these times. Instead of doing something like, right, this is kind of a little chaotic, you just turn the hand over, and then it just has to come back like this. So you end up having a lot more control. And that's kind of what we want to go for here, is control, right? We have, as Dieter was talking about, you know, he doesn't like sharp weapons. This is a sharp weapon. This one actually is rather dull, but you could, you know, hurt yourself, especially if you're using one that was sharp. So we want to be in control. We don't want to be just wailing it around, and right? So again, from this position, we step, slice, 1, 2, bring it in front, and then push with that back leg, right? We don't want the knee to go past the leg, but we are bent, and 60% of the weight is in the front, right? Classic bow and arrow stance. Try not to have the thumb underneath, because we wouldn't want to have the thumb underneath, right? We'd want to be pushing like this. If you have I know it's a stick, so it's easy for the thumb to get underneath, but you could cut off your thumb if it was a real blade. So we don't do that. We just push here, right? So show me what you got. Show me that simple little spot. Ooh, look at this, picturesque with the rain. Oh, I love it. Sun coming down, we'll most likely see a rainbow. Always a good sign. So show me your character. Let's see just this first move, right? Left hand, cradle it, bring it around, salute. So you kind of want to hold it like this. Yeah. I know it's a little tricky with the stick, but the salute. No? So we want to be in a cat stance.
Oh, okay, cat stance.
Yep, yep. And then from there, you're just going to step. And as you step, it kind of naturally turns the waist. And then you can grab the weapon, clear the way to step through. Right? And then just bring it around in front and push. Yep, so all we're doing there is clearing the way and doing 2 steps and pushing through. Kind of a defensive position, right? Now, this would be just as good with a stick. You wouldn't need a blade. You could definitely knock away someone's staff, some kind of weapon, some kind of attack. Yep. But for here, we just want to do something. You want to do attack again. I can see that. Lethal man over here. So from here, we're just clearing the way and then roll the wrist and bring it back. and then push. So this clears it, and then we just bring it back, nice and smooth. Ideally, not swinging it way out here, but in the beginning that tends to happen until we get more control and used to it, right? And then just don't grab it, because we wouldn't want to grab a blade. And you wouldn't even want to necessarily grab a stick, because someone could hit your hand. Or here, but you could be using that stick against a blade or some kind of sharp weapon, right? You could be pushing and using it defense. A cane like that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, for multiple reasons, right? It allows, the hand won't get hit, but also you could then release it very quickly. If the other hand, then you got to let go, and yeah. So that's the first move. Let's see. Okay, you don't want the feet in the same spot, but you had the right movement. Any questions? One too many steps. You had it, you were right there. You were here, and then for some reason you felt like you had to come back around like this. Just let it come over the top. Let it use that momentum. Right?
Put all weapons down to the floor of the world. I tell the world, put all weapons down and destroy it.
Yeah, in an idealistic world, that would be great, but then you'd also need some kind of government or leadership that wouldn't be free from tyranny and corruption. And we're not there yet as a species, unfortunately. I wish we were, but we're not. So let's learn to defend ourselves. Right? Yeah, I wish. I would love it. All right, let's see everyone do that. Before we move on, I want to make sure you have the move. Yeah, but the move's there. Yep. Okay, move's there. Yep. Try to get a little bit more of a bow and arrow stance if you can. Yeah, then it's much easier to get the push from the back leg. But yeah, let's see. There we go. Yep. Okay. So we have it.
You are in the bow and arrow stance, not in the walking stance.
Yes, it's a bow and arrow stance, not a walking stance. So just to clarify for those who might be confused, we want to be half a foot in front of the toe. This would be a walking stance with my weight on the back. Bow and arrow stance, the back leg is straight and the weight is on the front with the knee bent right over the foot. Not past the toes. I don't want to do this. This throws off my equilibrium and puts a lot of weight on the knee and on the ankle. I want to be here, right? I want to have this nice stability. Okay. So, from here, this is a rather dynamic move. You're going to slide it back and try to get that whole arm on the stick or on the sword. So the whole arm. Yeah, your hand, your fingers of your left hand meet up with pretty much the right hand. And then you're going to step back and to the side and turn the feet, and now slicing and then coming up, right? And so we're in a long bow and arrow stance. My hips are facing this 45-degree angle. The blade is facing the 45-degree angle. My head is facing straight, right? So again, from here, we slide it back, step out to the side, move the feet, slice. You would think you're kind of slicing the abdomen right below the ribs, right in the soft belly, and then at the end you come up into a block. Yeah? This is a wild move, but pretty cool, pretty impressive looking move. And now bring it up into a block. Yep. So you slice and then bring it up. And we're thinking pretty long here, so you can come out pretty wide so that you're kind of low if your body can support you. If you have knee or ankle issues and this isn't really doable for you, you can certainly be more upright. But we definitely want to have one leg straight and one leg bent. The right leg would be bent, the left leg would be straight. How is it going holding up the wall over there?
I know to part from free, and I practice it, and I just rest because I have problem with my lower back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I just
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just checking out everyone else training. Okay. So you want the legs to be pretty parallel. So bring that right leg back. No. So from here, the right leg comes back and comes out. Right? If anything, it can be like this. And it's a long bow and arrow stance because my feet are turned and I'm facing this wall. And that's what makes it a bow and arrow stance. If I'm facing like this, it's not a bow and arrow stance. This makes it the bow and arrow stance. That was very nice. Yeah, that looks very good. That looks very good. Yeah? You need some water? Okay, have some water. Okay, we'll come over here. How's it going over here? Do you remember the whole routine?
Me?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, you want to show it to me?
Okay.
While I wait for them to get some water? We'll see if you're ready for a sword. Not really. You're here for 3 months. You'll learn the routine. Or maybe you won't. Not quite the shuffle there, but keep going, keep going. You want to shuffle there, not do what you did, but just keep going. You have another opportunity. Push off the back leg. Yep, there you go. Keep practicing. If you have questions, please ask. But I want you to get this part down because that's a pretty complicated movement. After that, it gets easy, and then it gets complicated again. And I kind of just need a few minutes to see if she's ready to use a sword. Yeah, very nice. One or two moves left out in there, but very nice, very nice. By all means, go grab a sword. Yeah, and then we can refine that because there's some moves that are, a little suspect, but that's the routine. You remembered the routine. Well done. Good work. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. How are we doing on the beginning? Pros? So it's a slice and then up at the end. So think about slicing my belly and then coming up. Yeah. Right? So. Yep. More or less. Yeah. Okay. Any questions on this movement? No? You all have it? You all pretty good? Okay. So from here, we're just going to come back. Feet together. Hand off the weapon, and it comes around to defend us. Collarbone strike. So collarbone strike is coming in at a 45-degree angle, right? This is a 90-degree angle with my arms. I want to come right down the middle of that. So I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing this. I'm doing that, right? Going right into someone's, we call it a collarbone strike, but really you're coming right into someone's neck, right? And then we're going to do this pigeon stepping where we just step really right in front of the other foot, and then the other foot's going to follow. And what we're going to do with the sword or with the weapon is as you step the first step, you defend, then you step the second one, slice. Right? And we're going to do this 2 more times. So you do a total of 3 times. Step, step, slice. Step, step, slice. And that left hand is more or less just following the right wrist, however you see fit. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily bring it over your head like this, but you can if you want. It doesn't have to be that close. But the idea, try to get it to go more around your head and then come over the shoulder in that 45. What you're doing is you're coming into here, and then you're coming down. You want it to come all the way around and down. Yeah, so allow your hand, because you're defending. So allow yourself to defend. Instead of doing this, you're only bringing your hand to here, and then doing this. Bring it all the way around your back, and then come forward. Yeah. Yes. Much better. And you can think about just ending. Do it again. Here. And so you can just stop there. There's no need to bring it all the way down here. You can just stop right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right? Yep. Yep. And you can let that come forward a little bit. You're kind of doing this, right? And let it, yeah, you can let it come forward. It's a little weird because, you're just using a stick, and you would actually be slicing if it was a blade. So it's a little different, but, just to get the rough idea of it until you move. Did you take the wobbliest blade? Looks like it. Let me see. Yeah.
You should have told me take one in particular.
Well, No, you just took the wobbliest sword there we have. Oh yeah, because they're built that way. They're the double swords. I heard about them. Yeah, they're like the wushu swords. So they make the sound. Yeah, but they're terrible. It's just a terrible. Huh? No. No, we don't really do wushu here because wushu is modern kung fu and we're a traditional kung fu school. Great question, but our lineage comes from before the Mao Revolution. And so after the Mao Revolution, wushu was kind of created, and it's more performance, acrobatic. And don't get me wrong, those people do amazing things. Not really. Not really. No, sanda is the fighting aspect of it, but wushu means martial art, but modern day wushu is very acrobatic. You'll see them throw the weapon in the air. You'll see them do a flip. You'll see. What's that?
Like the new taekwondo.
A little bit, yeah.
It's for show.
Yeah, it's, and that's how it was developed in China, and even the Shaolin monks, they go around doing performances. Yeah, Sanda's the fighting martial app, because they wanted to have something as well, and that's the fighting sport, Sanda. Okay, we got this down. Do you have any questions over here?
Yes, I'm stuck in somewhere that I'm watching her to go there, but she's doing so cool. This
But now I realize that typically when you do this,
yeah, it's not easy.
and when you have the sword, you really have to twist it in there.
Yeah, and think slice up.
Yeah. But you still need to.
Yep, yeah.
When
And then,
you have a stick, you know that you have to twist it, but now it's like.
and same with this,
Yeah.
because the idea is the blade's coming up, right?
But that's, yeah, this is really this one where I was like, oh yeah.
And then you want to keep a pretty firm grip. People want to loosen up and do this to cheat, but you got to keep the firm grip and try to get the movement actually to come from the dantian. Right? What? Yeah, exactly, the affinity symbol. Okay, so we have this. All right, we're ready for some more. Okay, let's start from the beginning, because I always like to do that. All right, here we go. Salute. Step out. Push. Step back into the side, slice up. Come back. Step. 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 All right, we're all here. Now we're going to do the classic. We do this a few times in this routine, so try to remember it if you can. We do it 3, I think. Anytime we get to the end of the front and we're going to turn around, we do something like this. So you probably couldn't see that, but essentially, you're just bringing the sword across the body, stepping back into a cat stance and bringing it into your center. You're not touching the blade. Your left hand is in the center, and the blade is kind of equal to both sides in the middle, right? So again, from here, I just bring it over, step back, and pull it over. And my left foot goes into a cat stance. Right? Try not to have it actually touching you. No touching. No touching. There's only really like 2 times you touch the blade with the other hand. This is one of them, and this is the other. Otherwise, you generally don't touch. And you just keep this in your center line. Yeah, and then it's just like this. And it's kind of there in case it was, something were to happen, and you're just kind of in this defensive position, right? So we're here. And this is also one of those where you get to add a little bit of character, a little bit of your own panache, if you will. Yeah, well, you know how she got there. by doing what she's doing now, training. Maybe use a lighter stick if your back hurts.
No, it's okay, but I don't know the last part.
Oh.
Up to.
Well, why don't you practice the part you know? Because I can almost guarantee you probably could use a little bit help on it. Why don't you practice what you know? Because there's probably a pretty good likelihood that there's some work that could be done on that even, right? And then I'm going to get them to a couple more moves, and then I'd be happy to show you the next moves. But I want you to be really comfortable getting there. Yeah? Okay. Awesome. But I think you've been studying them is what you're doing over here, yeah? A little bit. That's good. That's good. We learn from watching. Right?
Can you show the footwork again? Because from here we come here. And then footwork it's
Yeah, so from here, you just step back with the right foot and pull the left one into a cat stance.
it's only one step.
Yep, just one step. And not this, just this. Yeah. One too many steps there? Nope. Did I? No, you were right. I'm sorry. Don't listen to me. You're good. You're good. You're good. I just can't count. That was great. Now I put doubt in you. I'm so sorry. That was perfect. So bring the feet together. Yeah, nice and close. Yep.
After 2 steps.
So we take 3. Yep, we take 3 steps, 3 strikes. So from here, right, we take 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Back into this. Yeah? Feeling pretty good with that? Okay, try one more time. And then we'll add to it because the next move is complicated. Doable? Yeah, there are the best ones, absolutely. You're 100% right. I'm not sure if this will help, but it's getting a little bit dark in here. Yep, we are definitely at the point where the days are getting shorter. Yeah, we're past the equinox. It was in September. So, one thing, when you're making those, you're kind of coming like this. We want it to be a 45-degree angle down to someone's collarbone. Right into my collarbone. Yep, exactly. Yeah, ooh, I can feel it already. Yes, yes. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's add to it. So, we're going to go through that whole sequence together because that's what I always do before I add a move. Right? We do our salute, step, slice, double step, push, side step, slice, come back. 1, 2, 3. We got one more, I think. And step back. Right? So now we're going to end up turning around. So what happens is you drop that left heel and you kind of turn the left foot a little bit and then you turn on that right heel. And we're going to do just like we did in the beginning where we cleared away. But here, instead of taking steps, we're going to do a 180-degree turn. So, and we're going to end up like this. Right? So we're here. Drop that left heel, turn on the right heel, and 180 degrees. So we're just going to jump, step back. And we want the sword behind us. Yeah? It's not going to matter because this foot's going to come into a cat stance. Right? So that first jump doesn't matter so much. Right? I'm here. I drop that left heel. I turn my right heel. When I do this and I jump, this foot doesn't matter so much. It's this foot that needs to step back. So here, I come here. Personally, I like to teach people kind of this 90-degree jump. This is very easy to do. And then just turn the hip and step back. So you're facing center, and then it's really easy to bring that into a cat stance. Instead of trying to do a full 180-degree turn, where you're like, and you're all discombobulated and you kind of lose track of your center. If you jump, step back, this is a really easy way to have control. You can always dress it up later, but keeping the mechanics very simple in the beginning is going to be your friend. Right? Do we have that jump? Right. Let's see. Ah, very good. So we're in this position. And we're just going to drop that left heel, turn on the right. Right? And now our hips are facing this way. And we clear away, just like we did in the beginning. Use that momentum to jump onto the left foot. And then step back. And then the blade or the stick just wants to come back around our back. So we're looking at something like this. And from here, we're going to pull it down the outside of the elbow. So this is the tricky part. You thought the jump was the tricky part. This is the tricky part. Pull it down the outside of the elbow, then up the elbow and slide it to the hand. The hand is above your eyebrows. So you're looking underneath your hand. The right hand is higher than the left hand. The right hand is about where the right ear is. The left hand is where the left ear is. And you're holding here in this defensive position. So right hand is where your right ear is. Left hand is where the left ear is. So get this over your ear. Right? Don't move your head. Just put your head in the center. And then have a little bit more like this, right? And this is over the ear. And ideally, yeah, this is kind of extended so that the tip of the blade or the tip of the weapon's like this. So the left arm's pretty straight. We're not doing this. Kind of more like this. Yeah. And you're in a cat stance. Yep. Yeah. Boom. Perfect. Yeah. This is awkward. It's an awkward one at first. This movement takes a few times. It takes about 100 or 200 times of doing it before you start to realize I was overthinking it. Right? The Tantao takes about 100 days of training in order to get good at it. That's what it said. 100 days. Yeah. Well, the spear takes 1,000, and the straight sword takes 10,000. So, yeah. Well, there's the straight sword. This is the only routine. Yeah. This is the only routine for this. But this routine is very similar to the cane. It's very similar to the executioner blade, and it has some similar moves as the straight sword, but I wouldn't say it's very similar to the straight sword. But some of the moves are the same. So there's only so many ways to move the body. There's only so many ways to slice with a one-handed weapon. So there's these similarities. And then even in the cane, which is obviously not a sharp blade, you use a lot of these weapons, use a lot of the same routines. This move is, you kind of No, that's not in the cane.
Which grading you use?
This is the 7th grading.
7th grading.
Yeah, yeah. So. Chapsar, you need to know the staff.
I need
To-
some help.
The staff.
Stop, yeah.
Yeah, you got to know the staff for Chapsar. The 4th grading, 4th and 5th grading, you got to know the staff. Right? So keep going. Practice that little bit there. If you have any questions. No? Practice it a few times. You might get some questions. Okay. I saw you doing it. Try to get a little bit more figure 8 if you can.
Of course, yeah. Like this one.
Yep.
I just try to remember the sequence.
Okay. And? Do you feel like you remembered it?
I
Any-
remember until juk, but after that,
What's this? I don't know this.
I cannot.
Oh. Oh, okay. It is kicking with the right leg. You don't have to do it. Yeah, it's just jumping with that knee and then kicking in the air with that knee. You come down. This blade comes down as our protection, and then we jump again. Collarbone. And then we go into that. Yep, foot down, but, yep, here. And then bring that foot in and bring that foot around. So we do this, what is called a 180-degree turn. So it's not,
It's opposite. It's not like this one.
no, yeah, the blade is coming up and we're stopping it from hitting us in the face. So from here, that right foot comes into the left foot and that left foot comes out. So not just, we don't want to end up with a stance like this. We want to end up in a, so push that leg out. Instead of just rotating on the heel, bring it out so that you're in a bow and arrow. Yeah. Have the stance before the blade comes through, but, right? So it's here. So you can use that leg and the turn of the hip to get some power. Because if you just do this and then you're here, you're not getting any power. You're not getting any energy to come through. It's actually getting trapped and it's just in your stomp. Yeah. Turn of the hip, nice. Defend, this is the part that you forgot. You did not do that. Yeah, you didn't do that move. So it's here, defend, come back. And then here, we come around, slice. Slicing across like you're slicing at someone's neck. Bring it across, slice, and turn. So that first one, yeah, slice. Slicing someone's neck. Yeah, slicing across. You keep doing this, but it's definitely a slice across. And then as you come back, you're getting that turn in the waist. As you come back, you step forward with the left. So your right should be in front. Yep. So from here, the blade and the right leg come together. Yep. As you do this, they come across together. Defending, slicing. And then bring it back. Bring that left foot in front. And now you're going to slice this way. And as you get through the target, which would be roughly Johnny or the camera, hi camera, you turn on the balls of the feet and then you cradle it in the left hand. And as far as you turn is really up to you. Some people like to look back like, hey, what's up? You know, that just adds a little bit to it. You don't have to. You can just go to here. And then from here, you come back into a cat stance and salute, just like you do in the very beginning. And then from here, we drop the sword, lift up the right hand. We're going to do this kind of windmilling. And now they're changing again. And now the left hand goes forward, and the right hand comes up the back, stops here, look to the left, and bring it down with some precision. So in real time, right? And there again, kind of how you put character into it. Yep, now bring it back. So you're here, bring it back. As it's here, bring the left out. Slice through before you start turning. Then turn on the balls of the feet. And then come back to center. Yep. You come here. Left comes up, right goes down, left goes forward, right goes back. Except for you kind of bend the arm, and it just comes up to about ear or head height. Flatten the hand, and lower it as you look to your left. So naturally, when you're here and you kind of turn back, the gaze kind of looks over here, which is fine. But once it's here, this is when you mean business. And you give them your business face. It's business. It's business time. You know what time it is? Time for business. Business time. Yeah, right? Just like that. So you're windmilling. Yep. Exactly. Something like that. So you're here, right? Very simple. Drop the left. Raise the right. Now you're here. Now lower and bring up the right. But you bend the elbow and it comes to here. And then that's when you bring it down. And just look. Yeah. So here, no. You don't have to look the whole time, but you definitely need to look when you're here. After you do this, you need to be looking. As you lower this right hand, you need to be looking. That's when you give them your business face. You let them know you just rocked it. Yeah. Yeah. Cut that smile out of there, and then you mean business. I'm kidding, of course. Okay, so how's it going with this section? This is the whole first section. We went through it relatively quickly. No, go ahead. Yeah, that was good. That was very good. Well, that's very good. Questions? Yeah, it's a tough spot. It's a tough thing to do.
From here,
Yep. Yeah. So,
I like end up like this or like this.
yeah. Well, what's happening there is you're just bringing it around like this, which is not what we want to do. You here come into this position. You need to be here. From here, you need to lead with the hilt. Elbow needs to be bent. You can't have a straight arm here. It won't work. You need to come down the outside of the elbow. Once you're down, you come up, and then you slide it out. So that's why here is the position. Arm is bent. Lead. So don't do this. This is what everyone wants to do. We don't do this, because this isn't going to help you. You have to lead with the right hand. Lead with the hilt. But instead of coming over the elbow here, you want to come over the outside of the elbow. Yeah. And then as soon as it comes over the outside of the elbow, you just wrap around the elbow and come up. Yeah, it's tricky. So again, you can't do this. You have to lead with the hilt. You have to lead with the right hand. You have to, If you want, you can keep it on your shoulder. And then come out the outside. Yep. Come down and do this. And now, bring it up. So, I think your elbow's too far over. Here. See, look at the angle that I have. The sword is, the angle's here. And the hand is here. Yeah, so you have to bring it down now, like that. Like this, and pull it down. Have it rubbing up against the back, and then wrap it around. Don't change the left arm. You're doing this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Keep the left arm exactly where it is. The left arm does not move. Just the right. No, don't move your left arm. No, don't bring it to the inside. Keep it to the outside. Keep this arm down. And it comes up like that. So you're, it's not. It's not. It's just because I've never, it's nowhere near my leg. Nowhere near it. Right? So what I'm not doing is this. Don't move the left arm. The left arm just stays still. The right hand does all the work. Right hand does all the work. Then you move the left arm. Once it's come up here, and it just slides down the forearm to the hand. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's tricky. It's very tricky. It takes some while to get used to. It's kind of like, where does that hand go? You kind of have to keep it tight to the body, right? If you notice, my right hand is pretty much in, or my left hand is pretty much in my right armpit. Don't move your left hand. You keep moving your left arm. It's your right hand only. Yeah, but you don't get there. You got to get to the end first, and it'll be obvious when you do it. You got to lead with the right hand. You can't do this. It's not this. You got to lead with the right hand. Yeah. Here. You're here. You need to be here. Yes. Yes, it does. It might be. Yeah, and now pull down, and now pull into the front. Like, yeah, and now come up. And bring it down to your hand. Yeah, that was it. It is. It takes a while to get. It takes a while to get. But it's not long before it can be smooth like butter. Just like that. You know? But it takes some time. You got to practice it. It's weird. I certainly didn't get it right away. And if I didn't get it right away, nope. You need to lead with this hand, and this arm needs to come way over here. This elbow needs to come way over here. And you need to bring it down outside the elbow. Yeah, stop trying to move your left arm. No, that's your problem. You keep trying to do this. This isn't it. It's just the right hand. It's this. It's this. It's, nope. You don't have to give up. You don't have to give up. There you go. Take a break. Take a break. Just know this. You just have to lead with the right. You're trying to do a little too much. That's all. You're trying to do too much at once, which is common. Less is more here. Don't even worry about the left hand until you have here. And then it's really obvious. Okay, lift it up. But all the work is in the right arm, leading with the hilt, wrapping around the elbow. What's happening is you're going here and then you're trying to lift the arm up. And it's just making it very difficult for yourself, right? But this is the name of the game. I can't tell you how many times I had to practice that before I could get it mildly right. It was hard for me. For some of us, it's hard. You know, so other people, they get it right away. But it's tricky. Okay, so that's the whole first section. We can do one more move for the first section. Yeah? Yeah? From here? So, let's do it all together, because I like to do that before adding a move. And, right, we do our salute. Slice, step, push, bring it back, slide out, up, come back, slice. 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, hopefully smoother than I did, and come back. Now we're going to do that turn, turn, jump, step back, and this little tricky guy, and we end up like this. Now from here, we're going to start our side section. So we're going to lift that left knee up across our body, tuck that foot, and slice. Slice and turn. So you want to make sure that you slice before you turn. You don't want to go, because then you're not defending yourself. The idea is you're getting the leg out of the way, you're defending it, and the momentum of that slice gets you to turn. And then you're going to defend the right leg. Same thing, pull it up, defend it, step back, bring it over the shoulder, into a cat stance, left hand in the center of the body, right hand. Is this too much, Neil? No, I'm sorry. Oh, you were shaking your head? I don't know. And then right hand is right on the Qigong. Yep. And we kind of have this, right? Let's try that again, just from here. Right? Lift up that left knee. Defend it. Step. Lift up that right knee. Defend. Step back. And you know this one, because it's from the cane. Yep, we do this in the last bit of the cane. Do you know the whole cane? Xuanyang cane. Yeah, this is in Xuanyang cane at the end. Yeah. Same move, right? Try to have that right hand on the right hip if you can, and then we start the side section. So give that move a few tries. What? Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, part of it would probably help because you're doing this, and you actually want to use the fingers forward. Yeah. So from this position, you'll get a side angle of it. I'm lifting this up, and I'm slicing. So bring that knee, and allow that slice to turn you. So don't try to go and bring it back. Follow the sword. Yeah, just like that. Yes, exactly. And then this little maneuver. But that was exactly, this is what you're looking for, yep. And if you can, when you do this, bring it over that left shoulder. This is the tricky part. You do this quite a bit here, though. So it's good to get familiar with this particular move because it's done quite a bit. Sometimes you do a full 180-degree turn. Sometimes it's just 90 degrees. This would be considered a 90-degree, right? But lift it up, defend. Lift up the right, defend. Step back and bring it over. You don't have to do anything with the hand there. It can come over like this. I just keep it really tight because I've been doing it for a long time, so for me it's really comfortable to do this. But I say a long time, 3 years. It's not that long. Right? So it can just come over that left shoulder. That left hand is just in the center, and then that right hand comes down to the hip. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. Let's see it. Yeah. Okay, so lift up that left knee. Bring it really across your body so that because otherwise if it's way out here, we're going to hit it. Bring it across. Defend. Turn. Lift up that right knee. Again, across the body. Defend. And this is a classic situation where rolling it, like I mentioned earlier, is your friend, and then just do a bicep curl and bring it over that left shoulder. Right? And it's going to look kind of awkward at first. This is completely fine, especially in the beginning. It's expected, right? Mine's really tight to the body, but it doesn't have to be that way. This is fine, right? In the beginning, you're just getting used to it. So, good, you just did one extra. You went. So that slice here is just bringing it over. Yep. What's that? Yeah, you're going to cut your hand off if you keep doing that. So keep that hand close to the body. And what you see me doing is I'm pushing the blade, the top of the blade away. Yeah. So we want that hand in the inside, yeah. And that's, if I'm not careful, I'm going to cut my ear off because sometimes I get a little close. Yeah, the blade's really dull, so I'm not worried about it. It's a practice blade, Do you remember the side section, Neil? Right? Well, that whole front section was quite a bit. That's quite a bit to learn in one day. I usually just save that for one day. But you've learned you've been in class for the whole thing, whether any of it's stuck or not is a different question, I can focus on what some... Tuve is quite fierce.
Yes, I'm getting in the mood.
Yeah, I see that. I like it. I like it. Your character's coming through. Your energy's coming through. Yeah, it's... yeah, you're like, oh, and this boss. Oh, and this jerk. Oh, and her. Oh, and her. Yeah.
I bet she hurt a lot of people in her past, especially men.
I don't know. But, throughout life, we got a few people who maybe irritate us. So if you can, I know you probably don't want to go down on your knee, but we want to think about that as an Achilles. Yeah. Right, and my Achilles is right here. Yeah, that's still not my Achilles, and that was kind of hard into my shin, but that's okay. Sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, it's really like... right, collarbone. Yep, collarbone, step. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Right, and then and when we do that, we do put that hand in there for protection, just in case you were to hit something, kind of stop it from coming back. So here, coming over, here. Okay. Okay. So you can just be over right there. So you know.
I mean to show all.
All of it. Oh, okay. Let's see your demonstration. Yeah, let's see it. Maybe move back here a little bit so you have enough room. Come here, just step back a little bit so that you have enough room. You don't have to go all the way back there, but well, everyone doesn't have to watch you, but I'd prefer if they kept training. But yeah, go ahead. Okay, that one definitely needs, we need to work on that move, but keep going. That one as well. Yeah, that move needs work. We got to work on that. But yeah. Keep training, everybody. Ah, okay. How long you been here?
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
But I skip one class, last part.
Yes, yeah, so very impressive. Very impressive. Not quite ready for the sword, but very, very impressive.
Not ready?
Well, there's a few things that just aren't really right, but very, very impressive. Most people, it takes 4 weeks because I teach it in 4 weeks. So you learned it in 3 weeks and you weren't even here for all those classes in 3 weeks. So super impressive.
And what should I fix?
Okay, so this move. This part is fine, but every time you do this move, here, step back, bring it over. You're doing, yeah, and that's true every time you turn, every time you do that. Really clear it, then come into it. This isn't doing anything. It looks very elegant, very dancey, but not quite the move. Some of the cuts are very just doing this. We don't ever cut like this. look at the sword. I wouldn't be able to cut anyone like this.
And which cuts? Heavy?
When you were doing your 3, you were, yeah, no, they're not really collarbone strikes either, right? And slice, slice, slice. Here, stab. Really, it's a stab. Then you come back into this again. You kind of just, right? There wasn't the whole moves there. You're very, very close to having a sword. Very, very close. Very, very close. Next class, you could probably have a sword. But there's only a few minutes left, so it's pointless to go get a sword now. This one, okay, so after you do the stab, right, we do this again, and it's backhand. So it's the complete opposite as you do before. Back, 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 back. Bring it here.
It's why it's so easy to put under the back.
Yeah, and here, the right leg is forward. We knee, but we kick with the right, not with the left. And so then when you land on the right, you turn and step through with that right because it would be a jump. So what that looks like in real life is I'm here, Yes. I know you have back issues, so I'm not going to expect you to jump, which is why I was just doing the movement. But if you're doing the movement, here, kick, come down, spin, come through with the momentum. The end. Yeah, you just learned the end. But again, I mean, I can't say it. I'm so impressed. Like, very few people learn it that fast. Not that we like to compare, but you should be quite proud of yourself because you were just watching people and learning it. You didn't even come to all the classes because you had to leave or whatever. You're still a good student. You didn't skip. You're still a good student. So from here, right? So after you do this, yeah, we still have that one, which was fine. This was good. Right, except for keep that leg down. We don't come up on that leg. We keep it straight, and then if you can, get those hips squared and have a good bow and arrow. This is fine. Again, this move, right? Yeah, it's that same move. So, yep. And then we come out, the right leg comes around, slice. This is one of those times where it was kind of like you just did this. So it's a slice. Bring it back around, step forward, slice, and then turn. The other move, after you did this, and you went boom, boom, back to, we just did the side section. The right leg's in front. You had the left leg in front. So the right is in front. So it follows, how it follows is it follows the sword. So when you're in this position, you jump with the left, and the right and the sword come around together. Okay, let's put away the weapons. Yeah. Yeah, polish that up. Boom. I don't know how much longer you're here, but amazing. Seriously. Awesome. Yeah, very impressive. Super impressive. Okay, thank you for joining us. As you can see, it's starting to get cloudy. We got a little bit of a sunset coming in, but now we're going to go eat some food. So thank you for joining us online. We'd prefer it if you came and joined and trained with us. It'd be more fun. You can always check out our websites, go to our Namyang YouTube, or check out our online classes. Thanks again, and have a great day. And for everyone else,